Ukraine humanitarian crisis. After months of posturing, while simultaneously denying any plans to attack, Russian President Vladimir Putin's assaults on multiple cities in Ukraine began overnight on February 24, 2022. The Center for Disaster Philanthropy's response to this crisis is focused on humanitarian needs that arise, particularly among internally displaced peoples and refugees. We are not looking at the conflict itself except for how it affects population movement and humanitarian needs. To that end, this profile does not provide detailed updates about the status of the war, as we believe that is better done by news media. On February 6, 2023, United Nations (UN) Humanitarian Chief Martin Griffiths told the UN Security Council, on the eve of this horrific one-year milestone, which comes on top of the previous 8 years of conflict, we still have much to do. I call on us all to push forward with renewed vigor to give the people of Ukraine the peace and support they need and deserve. According to the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project, during the week of April 15, 2023, Russian forces continued to target civilian infrastructure with shelling, missile attacks, and drone strikes, killing over a dozen civilians in the Chernihiv, Donetsk, Kherson, Luhansk, Mykolaiv, Sumy, and Zaporizhia regions. In 2023, 17.6 million people in Ukraine required humanitarian assistance, 45% of whom are women, 23% are children, and 15% are people with disabilities. Approximately 40% of Ukraine's population is now in need of humanitarian assistance and protection. The 2023 Humanitarian Response Plan, HRP, for Ukraine calls for $3.9 billion to reach 11.1 million people with food, health care, cash, and other life-saving assistance.